Since you've got the gloved hands, you're going to put this stuff in the cylinder too.
Yeah. Yep, I concur. All right, so there's the oil ring. There's a compression ring. There's the other one, that whole same place. Let's not do that.
Just for your reference, if you just so you know, you don't have to look, the lug on here is the top.
Okay. I was looking at the lettering on the piston top.
But, yeah, it's just two ways, that and the lugs.
Yeah.
Get upside down with it.
All right.
Okay, so oil control gap is to the top.
It is. There and there. There.
Where's oil control?
Right there.
Okay, where's the top of the piston?
Up there.
Yeah, and then put the other ones at 60.
Yep.
Okay. So make sure they didn't go too far out of whack.
Oh, can I do this? Go ahead and answer it.
Just a touch more.
Yeah.
Before you get in or taking it out?
We've got to take it out to get the wrist pin in. Oop, damn it. Hang on, I got to redo it. It popped out completely. Son of a gun.
Things are going too good, huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, not too far. How about that side there? Is that in? Okay. Come on, just walk this side out here a little tight.
I got to walk this side in.
Well, you still got to wring this out?
Yeah, now we don't.
Okay, so now this side's got to come up just a little tiny bit. This side's good. And are you good there?
Nope.
No, there you should be.
Not quite.
Not quite.
It's so close to the
I know.
wrist pin.
Ooh.
Okay.
That it?
On that
Don't
side.
go anymore. Well, that's okay. We can just get one side started.
Well, but we got to get it in from the front side.
Oh, whichever. The front is that side.
No, this is the back side.
Is it?
That's the bottom. This is going to be the front.
Yeah, you're right. I think he's correct. You're right.
Hate to
admit it. Hate to admit it.
Well, you got to give Bob once in a
All
while.
right.
Okay. Clean off the flange. Put the O-ring on it. Got it?
Yeah, I got it. O-ring's right there.
Get some oil. So I have a little bit.
After I cleaned the oil off, he wants to put more oil on.
That's right. Come. Okay. See that?
Okay.
Push rods.
Yeah.
And
O-ring seals. Don't you come out. I feel more comfortable that way.
too high. Okay. There we go. Okay, kind of wiggle it around a little bit.
It's a lot easier than an engine stand.
What's the deal here? There we go.
Okay.
There's that. Okay, just a second. Hold on.
Got it?
Hold on.
Got it?
Okay. Right, hold.
Yeah, Bob.
Okay. Okay, let me get one. All right. Oh, I gotta have a plate on the bottom. Got these fancy special wrenches. Oh, quiet. Calm down there, Pilgrim. Somebody laid awake nights thinking up these narrow deck clamps and stuff. Let's make sure.
We got enough to put on.
Yeah, I do. I was just going to get these all kind of home and then worry about those little ones. Come up from underneath, Jan. Yeah, there you go.
Nope.
Yeah.
I thought this was a complete deal. No, it did not.
You'll like this part of the video. We don't have your face in.
Well, that would be why. All right.
Now, before you start pulling it apart, you know what you're doing? Which one's going to go where?
Yes, I'm going to lay them right by the
Okay, you're in charge of all of that.
that one and that one. All right, and then that would be why. No, it should still come out. They actually come in from the end. So you have to use an alternate hammer. Seven sixteenths, I think. We got a new hold down plate. I don't know if we got a new clamp for the nut, which makes 0 sense, but all right. Been a couple of hours today, but cowls are all on, exhaust is on, baffles are all on, straps are hooked up, fresh air vents are hooked up, the carburetor intake is hooked up, and if you look at the wings, there's nothing on them, which means that all the parts are back in the airplane. So that's a good thing. All right, next step is to take it outside and run it. Due to the rules here, I'll have to wait for somebody to come over and spot the airplane while I do that. But we'll see what happens. Well, I forgot to bring my mic, but Mark is in the airplane. We're disconnected. He's going to move the tug, and Mark's going to see how well he remembers Comanches. All right, clear prop. It's cold. I don't know how long he's going to let it warm up before he taxis. Man, that thing sounds awesome. Well, there it goes. Well, that brake test. Very nice. Every time this thing has been moved around since 2012, it's been behind a tug. This is awesome stuff. Taxied it up and down once. What do you think of this airplane?
It's fantastic.
Cool. So now I can go for it.
Everything's good.
Okay. Well, so what do you think about me taxiing this thing?
You should do it.
Okay. How much
This will
you
be
hold
a
that?
new experience for you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Get some. Come on. Let go seat. Well, that seat's not moving. Okay, so this is kind of weird. It's got a handbrake. So I'll just let that go.
I said, makes a huge difference. This is all on both pedals, or all on both sides at the same time.
So weird.
It is weird.
This is not like an RV6.
Nope.
Yeah, the brakes, they work.
I think as the pads wear in, they'll get better.
Yeah.
The new pads, you know, they're never going to break as good as it once everything wears in.
Sure.
It's got plenty of braking.
Yeah, for what we're doing. I had to.
Yeah. Get over a little more, you're going to need the room. Just watch that wingtip.
Yep.
Give it a little throttle just to get us through the turn.
We're back on the center line. Okay. Well, that's almost a religious experience. So all the numbers look really good. Oil pressure's great. Oil temperature's coming up. We really haven't done anything as far as exercising the motor. Everything looks great. Well, Jason, I think you got a winner here.
Amen.